Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. So in this video, we will be developing a modal component. So a modal component is basically an overlay which comes at the top of your current website. So it's like whenever a user performs a certain action, for let's suppose he wants to log in or sign up. So whenever he clicks on that button, there is a particular pop-up which comes up to which asks you to either sign up or log into that platform, right? So in this video, we'll be developing that same component using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? So yeah, without wasting enough further time, we can straight away jump into the code. So you can choose your favorite code editor. So I'll be using VS Code in this, right? So you go ahead and create one folder named Modal or whichever you want to name. And in that Modal folder, create three files: index.html, styles.js, styles.css, and index.js. Alright, so in the index.html, we'll be first laying out our structure for the modal component. So we'll just give the title as modal, and first we will link our CSS file in this HTML document in the head part. So in this case, style sheet. Alright, href equals to styles.css. So now to just check whether our CSS file is linked or not, we will just give a background color of red to our body to just check it. Okay, so let's do this. Go to the next.html file, go live. Okay, so we can see that our HTML CSS file is connected. Right now, we will connect our index.js. So where our body tag ends, we will just add a script tag named index.js. Right, and to check whether our JS file is connected or not, we will just write a console statement. Hi. Right, and inspect to the tool, go to the console, and yeah, as we can see, the JS file is connected. Right, now we will lay out our structure for the modal. So first we will create an outer container, that inner container, and stuff, and finally modal container, which will be an overlay to our page. Right, in the modal container we will be just adding a paragraph. I am modal, and giving a button to close that particular modal. Close. Perfect. And inside the inner container we'll be giving one button to basically open that modal container. Right, so it will say open modal. Okay, now we'll style a bit the inner container and the modal component. So just grab this up, go to this file, we will remove this body since we don't want, and select this class, and we'll give as position fixed. Alright, top 0, little bit of z index 99, and a bank of filter so that it looks like it's just a normal container with a blur of 5 pixels, and a background color of #0040. Okay, let's check. Okay, so we will give height and width to this whole page. Height as 100 VH because we want that to be cover entire page in terms of height, and width. Alright, yeah, perfect. Okay, so now we will style our modal component. So grab this class. So here I will first give height and width of 500 pixels to our modal container. 500 pixels. Okay, then this will be position absolute, and we want to center line it vertically and horizontally. So left 50%, top 50%, then we will transform this and translate it to minus 50%. It's like an opposition to left and top, and we will give a slight, as we can say, this will not be a modal container basically, since okay, but I will tell you what we will be doing this afterwards. We will add a transition to the transform property with a little bit of delay in 3.9. So we are doing this because this will create a smooth kind of a fading effect for the modal container, right? And just okay, and we will giving a background color basically, yeah, of white to this. So okay, understood. So yeah, perfect. Now we will style our open modal button a little. So here it is. Okay, now continue and button. Grab this. We will style the button. We will give it position absolute. Then Z index a little bit more than all of the page since we want it to be clickable. Alright. Then let's bring it up to left 50%, and we want to horizontally align it, then transform and translate to minus 50% and 0 and top 50%. Now we will just okay, now container button, but we don't want this, right? Okay, never mind, I guess this will work. Got it. So we'll now attach one click handler which will trigger whenever we click on that button. So open modal handler. Now just define this function in index.js file. Okay, first modal handler. We will make an arrow function just to check whether our function is working or not. We'll just console as 8. Alright, perfect, it's working. Now since we want this modal to appear whenever we click on open modal button, right? So initially we will hide this modal. So what we can do is, instead of having this modal container class, we will just replace it with hide modal. Alright, now we will define this class hide modal dot hide underscore modal. We will give opacity as 0, means visibility equals to 0, and the z index of this will be a little in minus because we don't want it to appear on the page, and we can give this opacity of 1, right? So now we will attach id so that we can add a class to this hide modal. So we will give modal id, right, and just grab this id. Whenever we click, just get id, modal id equals to document dot get element by id. Then yeah, agents, we will just toggle the class list dot toggle show modal. Okay, let me check the class whether it's right or not. No, it's not. It's modal container. My bad. I will rename the class to this. Okay. So refresh. Okay, seems like it's not working. Am I missing this or not? No. Okay, let's inspect this. Probably we are doing something wrong here, I guess. Okay, okay. Modal container. Alright, I'm probably using some class. Okay, so I guess this is taking more priority than the other one. So probably we'll pick this and put it at the top. Yeah. So whenever you click, yep. So sometime what it happens is CSS starts compiling this code from top to bottom, which in turns gave this hide class more priority than the modal container, which was then hiding our modal class. So yeah, that was it. So I will tell you what this toggle will do. So whenever the show model class is present in this id, so it will remove, and whenever it's not present it will add that class. For example, currently the model container class is not available, so whenever we click on this it will add this, and since now it is available, whenever we click on this it will remove that. That's the meaning of toggling the class type basically. So now we will do the same thing on our close button also, which is there in the on the modal. So on click and this. Now let's check again. Open modal, close modal. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's the modal content which you have built using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.